Hey everyone, Travis here. So I was gonna do an episode on my sales and how I got to $1,000 a day in a week and kind of a recap on what I did to get to that point. Unfortunately, today when I woke up, I checked my sales as I normally do. They were lower than usual. That's okay. I thought it might have been a slow night, and I checked my email and I saw this. Now immediately, I thought panic, I felt anxiety. I was kind of taken aback because I didn't necessarily know what I did wrong, but I knew I had a problem and I had to find a solution. Luckily, 24 hours later, this arrived. Now if you want to know how I got my account re-enabled, stay tuned, because I'm going to go over what I did and hopefully it'll help you out. The idea of the channel is to help each other, to learn from my mistakes, and I really do appreciate the support. So if you could take a little time, just hit the subscribe button, comment, like, and ask me questions. I'm more than happy to answer any questions that I can answer. It should be really an open forum for these videos. I'm gonna try to be as transparent as possible, and honestly, I have no issues with everybody succeeding around me. You guys do motivate me, so all the support really does matter. Anyway, without further ado, I'm gonna go over the process on what I did right after I got banned. So first of all, I knew I didn't want to go through the appeal process with filling out the standard list, because I wanted to talk to somebody. I wanted to find out as quickly as possible what the issue was, and it's generally better to just speak to somebody. Now when you're speaking to someone, keep in mind that you're asking them for help. Because you're asking someone for help, it's probably to your best interest to be as nice as possible. So that's kind of the route I took. I was nice. I didn't understand why I was banned, but I was open to the idea that I might have done something wrong. So I went ahead and did the research on their terms of service, and when I approached the person helping me, I let them know I understood the terms of service, and I also offered insights and solutions as to whether, if my ad was wrong, how I could fix it, why I thought it was possibly wrong, and if it wasn't, if there was any other reason. And at the end of the day, I let them know that worst comes to worst, I'll take the ad down. It's not about me wanting to break the rules or even try to slip past them. It was probably just an honest mistake. Now with that being said, Facebook cares about the user experience. So if you have ads out there with low quality or breaking any one of their terms and selling things that you're not supposed to sell, for whatever reason gives the user a bad experience, Facebook is going to be really against it. Now with this influx of drop shippers and people who flock to it, makes a one-item website, doesn't really care about customer service, doesn't respond to guests, it's not a good image for Facebook. It's not a good image for us trying to make businesses out of this. So you have to understand the perspective of Facebook. I think they're really trying to clean up. I actually think Facebook is cracking down on those spammy looking drop shipping sites that take forever to get your order, take forever to respond to. So it's, I think, a good thing, and it's gonna benefit those who put a little time and effort into what they're doing. So I think it's important for your site to be clean in the sense that have a clean layout, a bunch of pop-ups, a bunch of materials trying to prove that you're a legitimate site. Not spammy, don't make it look like it's a scam. And honestly, at the end of the day, the way I've ran all my businesses, it revolves around the customer. All right, good customer service for me is number one, and that's what's going to give you longevity, as opposed to a quick bang for your buck. Then you're gonna have to close the site, make another one, get banned, and it's not worth it. Do things properly, and I think everything will work out. Aside from that, I don't actually have any insights as to what actually went wrong. Facebook doesn't tell you at the end of the day. They just tell you to go ahead, ads reapproved, how to turn it on. Sorry for any inconvenience. So I can't tell you what I did wrong and how to fix it, but I do know that my approach to it was to understand the terms of service, was to let them know that I might have done something wrong, I'm more than willing to change, and in the future, if I did find out what I was doing wrong, I would not do it again. And I just want to be here, run a business. I appreciate the platform that Facebook offers us to be able to advertise and make sales off of. So don't forget that Facebook really cares about their users. And if what your ads are portraying or what your store is giving them as an experience is negative, Facebook's going to want to shut you down. Provide a good experience for all the customers that you serve, and I assume you're not going to have any issues. Now, between the time I got my ads disabled and the time I received the letter saying that they were re-enabled, I was productive. I already started my second product because of this, so I have my ad done for my second product, and I was ready to switch accounts. Luckily, it didn't have to come to that, but at the end of the day, when you're starting a business, a lot of things are going to happen. None of it that you expect. You just have to roll with the punches and just never give up. You got to keep pushing forward and figure out the problems as they come to you. And that's how you end up being successful, I think. The next episode is coming up. I'm going to film it right after this and get to editing. And I'm going to release it. No more excuses. This kind of just happened out of nowhere. I didn't expect it. But the next episode will be a 2-week recap, and I'm going to talk about how to start testing, and more importantly, a couple of mistakes that I made starting off that might save you some money. So stick around, subscribe, like, comment below, hang out, and I'll see you guys next time.